Don't hit it too hard.
What is it? Takar.
Oh, jeez.
Hey guys, it's Molly here again for another video, and I have this gentleman here with me. Introduce yourself.
My name is Christopher Betancourt.
Christopher Betancourt. That was a really official Chris. We're gonna call him Chris.
Yeah.
And Chris is here with his friend Dylan. Say hi, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. He's behind the camera.
He's behind the camera. He's hanging out with us. And today we're doing something.
Hey, I'm here too.
Oh, yeah, Mom's here too. She never to be left out of the action. And Gallop, but Gallop's not good at saying hi. So today we're doing something I really never expected I would ever do. Back in December, I got an email from Dylan who was telling me all about his beloved friend Chris. And you guys have been friends since...
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Yeah, bit of a long time.
And then in fifth grade, he was telling me you were diagnosed with leukemia for the first time.
Yeah, when I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia, he was in the hospital with me every single day. And it's just crazy to have, a friend that's that dedicated to being with you throughout, getting healthy and all that stuff. So.
And is still by your side.
Yeah.
Including through the re-diagnosis.
Through the re-diagnosis, through everything, all of the punches life has thrown at me. He's been right there, helping me along, just trying to take my mind off of things. So, yeah, it's great to have a friend like him around. You can't really find friends like that.
And when were you re-diagnosed?
I was re-diagnosed in October of 2017.
October. Okay, so pretty recently.
Yeah, pretty recently. And at that time, I was told that unless I found a bone marrow donor that would match me, that I was basically given a year to live. So...
Right, which is why it's so important what you guys are doing.
Yes.
And why I wanted to help out as soon as I heard the story from Dylan. You guys, on March 1st, are trying to break a world record.
Yeah, we're trying to set the new world record for the most amount of bone marrow donation signups. And right now, the current one is 3,000 in one day.
We can beat that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really hoping we can beat that, especially, with amazing support from people like you. Really appreciate that. And yeah, it's just because, there's so many people out there to be saved by bone marrow donations. If not just me, there's hundreds, if not thousands of people out there who need, bone marrow donations to save them.
So in case any of you want to donate on March 1st, which I highly, highly, highly encourage you to sign up to do, I'm going to link that down below, and I'm going to link any other information. Chris and Dylan have a YouTube channel where you can follow their journey. I'm going to link that down below, and just a whole lot of other information. So check the description box and the pinned comment for any of that information that you might be looking for. And I know breaking that world record was on your bucket list.
Yes.
And you have a bucket list of 100 things? How many?
Currently it is at 128 items.
Wow. And I know one of the things that was on your bucket list, which I was so intrigued about, and that's why you guys reached out to me, is that you wanted to experience a day in the life of a blind person.
Yeah. Yes. I feel like I'm super lucky in the sense that, I have all my fingers, my toes, I have all my senses, touch, sight, smell, hearing. Even though I'm dealing with this cancer, I really am lucky, and I want to get in a real perspective of some life struggles, because for me it's just debilitating nausea and stuff like that. But that can get over with. You can, once you're through that few hours of it, you can keep living on your day.
I'm excited to spend this day with you and teach you all the kind of basics of being blind.
Sweet.
It's gonna be a challenge for you. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. And we are low budget production here, so we're just gonna blindfold you.
Okay.
And I got you a cane. We've got the brailer. We're gonna do a whole bunch of fun stuff. So let's get started making you blind.
I'm excited.
.3, .4, .5.
Okay.
So let me see if you wrote it right. Actually, you did CHR-6 in Nemeth code.
Ooh.
So Nemeth code is math braille. Very fun.
I'm bad at normal math as it is.
Let's see what you did this time. Yes, you got it perfect this time. Look at you, improving. People used to always tell me how cool it was that I could read braille, and I was like, I don't know, it's just a language. To me, I just grew up learning it, so it didn't mean anything. But now I'm like, I can read with my fingers. That's dope. So what do you want to learn next?
I'll try the cane.
The cane. All right, we're taking it outside. Our height difference is on full display currently. And so is the difference of our cane sizes. So obviously mine is the fun, hot, pink, sassy one.
I'm kind of disappointed.
And yours is the traditional red and white one. So if you want to put your blindfold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna hand you your cane.
There we go.
There you go. And then
it's
you
free?
grab the rubber part, which is the handle, and you just let go.
Ooh.
And it just makes itself.
Wizardry.
What you're going to do is with your dominant hand, I'm left-handed. What's your?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. So in your right hand, you're going to hold the rubber part, the handle, and you're going to find the flat edge. And then what you're going to do is when you take a step forward, so let's both step with our right foot,
Okay.
step right, and put the cane left.
Oh, okay.
Step left, put the cane right.
Okay.
And so you just go back and forth. You can either tap or slide. I like to slide. Tapping is a more old school approach. Sliding gives you more tactile feedback.
This feels incredible. It's like my first baby steps. It's like,
You're like a whole new person.
yeah, it's really kind of terrifying. Even though I just saw that it was a sidewalk, it now feels like a completely different like environment.
So looking for this sound.
Oh, found it. Yes.
Yes, so this is a street crossing, and this is an accessible street crossing. So when people think of accessible street crossings, they often think of beeping. This is different. This vibrates,
Okay.
which is really cool. So what you do is you hold your hand on the button, and you wait for it to vibrate, and when it starts to vibrate, that's when you cross. Because this is a busy intersection, I don't want to leave you to your own devices, so I'm going to guide you across the street. See?
Oh, yep, there we go.
So that vibrating that we feel is
Yep.
telling us that we can cross. Now we switch to the other side. Made it! There you go. You
about
just
to
crossed a very busy street.
I was gonna go for a high five, but that probably wouldn't have ended
No, you and I high-fiving would be
well.
a
Catastrophe.
fail. So next on the list, this techie self-proclaimed nerd, would
Yep.
that be correct? Yes. Would like to learn some blind tech. Blindfold yourself, please.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I am currently using an iPhone. So I'm going to show you VoiceOver. VoiceOver is on, the voice is off. So what you're going to do is take your 3 fingers and double tap on the screen. Perfect! So now the speech is on. So now if you run your finger over the screen, you're going to start hearing things under your finger.
Camera, weather, double tap news, double tap to open, iOS, audible.
I can slow the speed down.
Double tap to open.
Yeah, that's a little bit fast, I will
Here.
admit.
What you're basically doing is you're taking your 2 fingers on the screen and spinning them like a rotator.
Characters, words, headings, speaking rate, 80%, 75, 70%, 65%.
So let's go at 65%. When I'm reading like a long email and they're using like a lot of like big words, if it's speaking really fast, it can be hard. So I'll slow it down a little bit for that, and then I'll like speed it back up for text messages or whatever.
Clock, 12:54 p.m.
Ooh,
Double tap to open.
So you can hear it's telling you double tap to open. So it's telling you that obviously right now, with a typical touchscreen phone, you touch it and it opens. That wouldn't work with VoiceOver, right? Because it has to read what's under your finger. So it's telling you that when you do find something you want to open, you double tap with your finger.
GICO insurance, 38 seconds, button. Actions available.
So that's an ad.
Scariest blind dates. Shane, 130.
That's ironic. Scariest blind dates was recommended by Shane Dawson. That's hilarious. Now what you want to do is it's like you've already read everything that's on the screen.
Yeah.
So now you have to scroll down. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the 3 fingers that you used before on the phone, and you're going to flick up.
Page 2 of 4. Page 2 of 4.
There,
Bottom
so
of
now
screen.
it's telling you it's page 2 of 4.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Pause and play things. You use 2 fingers and double tap on the screen. And now you can scroll down, and it's going to give you recommended videos. And then if you scroll down far enough, you can now read the comments on this video.
Comments, 157. Molly Burke, add a public comment, ellipsis, button. Actions available.
So now it's saying that I can add my comment, and if you go down again, you'll start to be able to
Very
read
after 3
other
weeks.
people's.
That's already incredibly abnormal, ellipsis. Sophie N, 2 months ago, 101 likes. Actions available.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So then you can push the home button to go back.
Someone mentioned this earlier. YouTube.
So now you're on the home screen, and then to go to the next page of apps, you use the 3 fingers again, and you swipe from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen.
Okay.
And then, of course, I use Siri a lot, ask her to send text messages and call people for me.
Okay.
And then I also use dictation a lot in text
Okay.
messages, even though I can type myself, which I'll often do as well.
Mhm.
But it's just, you know, I have 3 different methods. I can do dictation, I can use Siri, or I can text.
Screen
Okay.
dimmed.
So we've just spent a couple hours with you under the blindfold.
Yep. It's been wild.
You've done a number of things, most of which you guys have probably seen, some of which you may not have.
Mhm.
And there'll also be a video on your channel at some point.
Yes,
so
there will.
again, that link is below. So I'm curious to find out, like, did this live up to your expectations? Did you learn anything? What was the hardest? What was the most exciting? What surprised you? Tell me all your thoughts.
This has definitely way surpassed my expectations. I was expecting stuff to be a lot easier in my ignorant, uncultured mind. I was just
Hey,
like,
at
oh,
least
this is...
you, like, say it instead of people are like, I know everything.
I was expecting it to just be, you know, learning Braille was going to be like, oh, this is simple. And it kind of is, but it's still like, there's definitely...
Still very different to anything you've ever probably done before.
Yeah, vastly different. And just the walking was the coolest part for me, of just actually putting on that blindfold and trying to feel myself around, not feel my way around.
Right, like
And,
understand your
yeah.
body within space.
Yeah, and there's a couple moments where there was a car, and I thought it was a garbage can when I was walking. Felt bad for that car owner. Sorry about that. And just figuring out, you know, the boundaries of the sidewalk and just everything like that was just something.
Your
was a
whole
huge learning.
perception
Yeah.
has changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, just sitting at the corner waiting for a crosswalk and all the cars whizzing by is just...
Feels overwhelming.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Everything's been amazing. I can't thank you enough for, having us out here and letting me be a part of, experiencing the daily stuff that you have to go through.
No, you guys are amazing. You guys are doing so many amazing things, including this lemon challenge.
Yeah. We have something right now that we have called #Lemons for Leukemia. It's to raise awareness for bone marrow donations. And, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And you just, in that saying, whatever it is, just powering through life. I was given the lemons of leukemia, unfortunately. And, I'm turning it into the lemonade of life.
My lemonade is Gallop.
Yeah.
I got the lemons of blindness, and my lemonade is my guide dog.
Yeah, you got the most amazing guide dog.
He's the best. I'm gonna do the challenge now.
Yeah. We
That the
have
plan?
we have some lemons here, and when life hands you lemons, I got a plate right here.
Oh goodness, I am hungry, but like this wasn't the lunch I was thinking.
Yeah. Am I doing it along?
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, yeah, go for it. I think so. So what do you want me to do with this?
If you want, like, what we do is, I just bite into it, you're taking a bite out of life, and then if you can, call out some people that you would think would do this and would have some fun with it.
All right.
I think Gallop wants some, guys.
Gallup's
Yeah,
like,
he's
I'll
right
do
here.
the challenge. I will do the challenge. Okay,
right.
let's go. Bottoms up.
A little bit bitter.
It's fresh. It's a good way to wake up in the morning, I think, actually.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Mm.
Here's some good sour lemons. I almost said spicy.
Let's go, Candy Johnson. All right, Rob Landis. Who else? Shane Dawson. Safi and Nygaard. You're all doing it. Come on, peeps, step it up. And what else is on your bucket list? Because I feel very grateful that I got this opportunity to help you cross something off your list.
Yeah.
What else is on the list? Like, throw them out there, and we'll see if any of my audience can help you achieve any more of your goals.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of things. It's been surprisingly hard to help an old lady cross the street. There's that one.
Let's find an old lady,
Yeah,
people.
when you start running at an old lady with cameras, like, let me help you, they get very scared, and it's a big hurdle. There's that one. There's, meeting H3H3, he's a big YouTuber, and just helping out other people with cancer as well. That's a really big thing that we want to do because, helping back to the community that's been helping us.
Well, I think you're already doing a lot for them, from the sounds of it. You guys have been talking to Chris and Dylan all day, and they've just told me so many amazing things that they've been doing, different projects they're working on. It's like, I can't even keep track of all the different ways in which you're helping people and reaching out and going out into the community and making a difference. It's mind-blowing that at just 20 years old, 2 of you are going out there and doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I commend you guys for sure, and if my community can help in any way, they have a list One List, One Life.
.com. Yep, onelistoneLife.com.
And on there you can find the list, correct?
Find the list, sign up for bone marrow donations, just the whole plethora, find our YouTube.
All of it.
All of that.
So check that out, help in any way that you can. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for this video.
Thank you.
Bye guys.